Guys, so I just got Kung Fu Panda 4. I just leaving the theater right now. I want to make a short little video talking about how my thoughts on the movie. I'll admit, not terrible, not the worst DreamWorks movie of all time, in my opinion. That probably goes to Shrek 3, in my opinion. Not the best. I wouldn't say it's the best. Kung Fu Panda, I like the franchise a lot. I've seen all three in theaters, love all of them to death. And so I was kind of looking forward to this because I saw that Tai Lung was in it, and I liked that character. And so I was getting excited for this, and I will say, this is not the best Kung Fu Panda movie, and it's probably the worst. I'll say it's the weakest. I'll say it is not terrible. I've seen worse movies out there, but it's nothing really special. It's just kind of, the villain feels like villain of the week, while the previous three feel like villain of the season, if you know what I mean. The dialogue is not perfect. The comedy in it is not funny to me personally, outside of maybe one thing. I forget what it is, but the point is that's it. Poe is, at times, kind of acts a little naive and dumb, but overall I think he's fine. He's serviceable in this movie, I'll admit. I like the Awkwafina Fox character, I'm forgetting her name, but I like her, sort of. But anyways, point is, it's not a super long video. Point is, I don't think it's terrible. I don't think it's perfect. The whole message of the movie is change, and I like that. I just think it was done a little better, in my opinion. Point is, it's not terrible. It's not great. It's not awful. It's not terrible. It's not the worst DreamWorks movie. Like I said, worst DreamWorks movie is Shrek 3, by far. But yeah, not terrible. I recommend maybe seeing it if you want to see Tai Lung just in the movie. I guess I actually don't even know. Can't really recommend it necessarily. I will say I do like the idea in this movie that the villains of the previous three movies kind of grow to somewhat respect Poe at the end. I like that. Point is, my problem is not done very well. And Lord Shen is in the movie, and he eventually comes to respect Poe, which I don't feel like he would at all. He's a freaking psycho in the previous movie. What's his name? The villain in the third movie, I'm forgetting his name. Kai. I think Kai, maybe. And I do like the idea that Tai Lung actually comes to respect Poe as a Dragon Warrior and actually bows to him at the end. I like that because I feel like in the first movie he had a soul. It was just buried underneath all the ego and the pride. But I do like that. I just feel like I wish the whole villains turning to a good thinking was a little bit more the focus of the movie. Just a little bit, and actually was better focused on. The whole movie, spoilers, is actually about Poe learning to pass the legacy of the Dragon Warrior to another person after his time has come, as Dragon Warrior, his time has ended. And that's an interesting concept, in my opinion, but in my personal opinion, it wasn't done super great. I'm not saying it wasn't done super great, I think it could have been done better. The point is, I think this whole movie could have done better. So I think it's decent. I will say I don't think it's terrible. I think it maybe give it a 6.5 out of 10. It's above average. The weakest Kung Fu Panda movie, in my opinion. The comedy's not great. Dialogue is okay. Story is meh. Villain arcs are meh. The villain is it feels like villain of the week. It feels like a one-off villain. Like, hey, here's a villain. I guess the last time we're gonna make this series, but so the villain's kind of we'll say she's played by Viola Davis, which good casting because she does a pretty decent job. Yeah, this movie's not terrible, not amazing, not awful. It's just okay. 6 out of 10, 6.5 out of 10. That's my general thoughts. Not a full-fledged review, just a little, just general thoughts after I've come on the movie. Just not like a whole 20-minute long video. Just a few thoughts here and there about the movie. I might be doing this a little more. We'll see. Yeah, I recommend it if you want to see Tai Lung come to respect Poe as the best part of the movie. I think they should then add a little better, or at least more focused on it, because I think it was a pretty interesting concept. Because again, like I said, Tai Lung was always the more empathetic villain. Not really empathetic, but he had a heart. It was just buried underneath the pride and the ego, But like I said, not terrible, not amazing. Just general thoughts on the movie. If you want to see, go ahead. I would say it's a fun, enjoyable, not really fun, enjoyable. It's an okay time for a short minute. But if you kind of wanted something that really exceptional, for the Kung Fu Panda series, because in fact the first two were amazing, and the third one was okay, but it wasn't amazing necessarily. The first two were awesome though. If you really want a exceptional movie, I recommend maybe skipping it. In all honesty, I like DreamWorks, but it wasn't terrible. But it was amazing. But yeah, I know, if you can tell, I'm really bad at reviewing things. I'm just good at giving my general thoughts on things. But yeah, that's my really shitty review of it. Anyways, have a good day, guys. Have a good night. Whenever you're seeing this, click out tonight. Have a good night. Sleep tight. But have a good day, guys. If you're even out there. Pretty sure no one's out there. But hey, see you later, guys.